We're all ready to depart.
OERX 144 to Pinacate.
And as we
switch clear indication, Lindenberg out. Not there yet.
So folks, right now we're traveling on District 1 of our demonstration railway. This portion of our railway was originally constructed by the California Southern Railway back in 1885. It was originally meant to be the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe's California Coast connection through to Chicago. And it actually was for about 3 years. And then at the end of the third year, the track work between Fallbrook Junction and downtown Los Angeles, also known as the Surf Line, was completed, thus ending the dominance of the California Southern as a transcontinental, a link in the nation's transcontinental railroad system. The trains which ran over the CNS only carried freight, passengers, and mail. And there was not really too many of them of note, except for one, which ran in 1916 after the railroad had changed to Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe branding. It was known as the Fallbrook Flyer, and it wasn't called that at first. It later became known as that as a result of the long journey it ended up going on. So in January of 1916, rainwaters flooded the Santa Margarita River. They actually raised the water level by over 40 inches. This flooded a substantial amount of track south of the city of Fallbrook. So miles and miles of track were literally just washed away, as well as the foundations. If you look today, you don't even see any evidence of a railroad grade in a lot of places because nature just completely obliterated. So the Fallbrook Flyer, on or about January 20th of 1916, ended up getting stuck, marooned at Fallbrook Station. And that's where it remained for many, many months while ATSF decided what they were going to do, because they couldn't just leave that much valuable equipment just down there by the Santa Margarita River like that. It was just so much money, and they couldn't, bear to lose it. So they decided to come up with a way to get the train back out of there, uphill, to where they built a new, safer line. And they searched and searched within their own engineering department to try to come up with a solution, but they just couldn't. And these are railroad building engineers. They can build anything over and through anything, and they just couldn't figure it out. So they put out kind of a casting call for some company, some contractor that might come up with a plan. And a local house mover, whose name is unfortunately lost to history. We don't know the name of the house moving company that they found, but the company came up with a plan where they would enlist 4 men, 4 horses, bring 2 vertical winch capstans. And for those of you who aren't familiar with a capstan, that's like what you use on a ship to raise the anchor. And along with the capstan, they brought 2,000 feet of cable. And so they utilized these things to pull the locomotive and cars uphill, literally taking out railroad from behind them and placing it in front of them to build this ramshackle railroad up to the top. And they actually managed to move the trains over 6,300 linear feet, upgrade a total of 435 vertical feet to the brand new Fallbrook Station. This took from March of 1917 to June of the same year. And so it took all that time just to move the locomotive and the few cars up the hill. In fact, there's recently discovered photographs of this undertaking in the San Diego Historical Organization photo archive. So if you guys come back out and I do this story again, we'll actually have blow-ups of pictures of the flyer and some other railroad infrastructure around Fallbrook for me to show you and actually add some illustrations of what we're talking about. Okay, this is the end of District 1 on our demonstration railway. If you look out the front of the train, you see that
Stop putting the seat.